Britain is a nation that stands, gleaming above all others. This industrial revolution has shaped the world's global economy for the better, on the most part. Various inventions have led our great nation to the top of the world in commerce. However, this has not occurred without the martyr of personal human freedoms and rights. Fueled by the sweat and blood of the laborers who toil endlessly, and yet after days of unending pain, they are unable to support their families, where starving children are left on the streets to fend for themselves. What a dark world these coal miner cities have become. With a lack of education, these people have no other option but to sacrifice their lives to work at low-paying jobs. These people never had an opportunity to begin with. The confinements imposed and enforced in these hellish factories stretch far below the low ceilings, the lack of windows, and the locked doors. Thousands in poverty. Over 14 hours a day they spend working, 6 days a week, in 80-plus degree conditions, have not exhibited to these factory and mine owners their dismay and terror in the face of supposed sure success. The impediments forced upon the working class of their safety certainly continue, even when they return to their families living in their tenements. These wooden, fire-prone death shacks give workers the false promise of security and spread disease, and are very much akin to medieval straw huts. This hearsay to the word of English and human morality must come to a halt. Together as a nation we can work towards change. I wish to exploit the special interests of these owners and managers who seek nothing more than to monopolize their business and their industries by curtailing the human rights of their laborers. We can do this by increasing wages so that in turn the smaller businesses can flourish, instead of hopelessly lurking in the shadows of the titanic overimposing businesses. I am a male laborer, and along with other children and female laborers, I also wish to push forth the quality of education for children and even adults alike. A proper K-12 system, along with more vocational education and apprenticeship programs, are fundamental necessities to see an increase in the rates of British literacy and productivity in these workplaces. Regulations for construction and pollution are also needed for the advancement of life and the quality of our environment.
Okay. I'm a male laborer that stands for what matters most to our citizens. I spoke recently with another candidate who took up the title of an angry radical revolutionist. But many who assume these titles fail to truly live up to them. Taylor Mitchell has failed to truly work towards the revolution, and as seen here, she simply puts all of her time into her campaign, hopeful to move up the social ladder. She will attempt to bring up the point that I'm an unqualified miner and I do not see the effects of the revolution. But I will combat that statement to the fullest. She sits atop her pretend throne, thinking she sees it all. But is it impossible to form a revolution by torturing the lower class? I know more about the struggles of the people than her or anyone. And then there's this. The mine owners gain pleasure in seeing us struggle. This is what is left of my son. Sent into a dangerous part of the mine by none other than Jason Chen. He was blown to bits in a mine explosion. The orders of a selfish individual. We need change. How can we support someone who smiles at the brutal massacre of children?
Hi, I'm Mr. Pags, and Josh Fanador has my vote.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Brookshaw, and Josh Fanador has my vote.
Hi, I'm Mr. Donovan, and Josh has my vote.